Welcome to another video on my channel. If you like what you see here, please hit the like and subscribe. So today, I plan on doing something you must be seeing on YouTube a lot, but I want to try it myself, which is taking a piece of animal anatomy, mainly the skeleton, or the skull in this instance, and turning it into something, either turning it into something else or guessing what it is. I might do a little bit of both, but I'm going to put a little bit of fantasy spin on them. But mostly it's going to be me just trying to have fun with it. I've seen some other artists do this. They're much bigger than me, so I probably don't have to even say their name. Although if you want to, just leave in the comments and I can direct you to them. But you know who they are. They're much bigger than me. And good for them. In fact, I'm going to show some of them what I did here. So, oh, I still have that open. And I once again started off with a colored canvas because it's easier to start this way. I'm just going to try and do this from now on. It just looks better. It's not as unnerving to look at this, and it's better for your eyes. Hold on one second. Okay, let's find some skulls. I should have done this beforehand, I know, but I kind of wanted it to be spontaneous, so. No. That's. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna put this in the corner. If I can. There. Hold on. Okay. There we go. So now I got my... Oh, there's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. Yes. Oops. Okay. Hang on. No, I didn't. No. Well, we could just cheat and do it this way. I know there's other ways to do this, but... that's another one I should do. But this is a good start. What can we do with this without knowing it? I know what it is, though, so we can kind of do a mix of the two things that it could be, because I think I might be wrong about this, but I believe I know what these evolved from, so I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a mix of the two. Because there's these... Oh, that can't be right. What? Oh, no, wait, it is, because that was a mammal, actually. I think. There was, It's not that horse alligator. That thing's scary enough. This was actually like a fang, like... It looked like a lizard with fur, almost. So maybe it was the beginning of saber-tooth tigers, but I can't remember. Not the beginning, but you know what I mean. Their trees were closer together. Their branches were closer together, but obviously one predated the other. It's always confusing talking about that stuff to a degree. But I might do this more. And this is actually really fun. Kind of just like taking a... So maybe I'll actually kind of do a mix of the two a little bit. Oops. This is like a saber tooth, I believe. I tried to, and I'm not going to look until I'm done, because that's the point. Is I'm just trying to have fun and not know what I'm drawing. Just kind of. So I'm making it look more like. I'm just going to kind of give it more stripes, like our actual tiger, and. But more of the just. Oops. Oops. Oh no, why am I doing this? Ah! I drew on the canvas. Oh no. Why did I do that? It's all ruined. Okay. That was dumb. Yeah. Always color your canvases, sure, but don't then just draw on the part that you just, the layer that you just filled for the color. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to lock it so that it doesn't, so now I shouldn't, yep, good. Now I can't do anything to that layer. Because that was, why? I kind of want to try a different creature though. Just because I know what it is, I kind of want to purposely make it something different. At least I think I know what it is. I'm not going to look until I'm done with the drawing. Oh yeah, let's make it a saber-toothed squirrel. Like the one from, but a big one, like a kind of like, they're like the size of a wolf. Oh wait, I don't like, this is kind of scary now, because oops, oops, oh no, what did I do? Okay, phew. I just want It looks like a ghoul. It's like, this is... I don't like this. Because squirrels are fast. I don't... Although cats are fast too, so... like, I don't know how that's any better. Just fix the eyes a little. It looks like it's a wolf head. Instead of a cat, which is what it's supposed to be more like. That doesn't look right. See, I'm pretty sure people usually, when they do these, have like a rough idea maybe of what they're gonna do, and that was my mistake. Because well, I'll just commit to this. That's where I'll make my I'll make up for the time with that. Because this one I kind of meandered around and I lost my canvas. So next one I'm just gonna. It is like an avatar thing where it's like a squirrel move. The lion squirrel. See, although there already is the saber-toothed moose, which, I mean, to be fair, that sounds terrifying because moose are very territorial. So giving them fangs and making them bigger than a building sounds pretty scary. Still looks off. This is so weird. I don't like this thing. It has the biggest, scariest mouth. I don't like it. It just looks like it's life is agony. It's like, end me, please. Send me back to the void. And for my comic, I guess this could be something created by the Rift, but we're not worrying about that today. I mean, I might take some of these ideas, but this one's this one might be too scary for my comic even. Just doodling, doodle, 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 doodle. This isn't too scary for it. My intention is not to freak people out. It's to just draw some random fun stuff. So maybe I'm just reading. Yeah, I'm sure I am. This is just goofy, actually. Now I think about it, more than scary, and it's very loose. So I'm sure that probably takes away from the fear too. Like, it's scribbly a little, then that's because I'm trying to just do a couple. I'm trying to do a lot of these so I can get like and then maybe if I really like one, maybe I'll make a speed paint of that. I still have to make the speed paint from last week, I know, and I'm behind, so I'll get on that too. Like, I'm probably gonna just finish up that drawing of Markath, the dark elf. That's from the story, from my story. Just finish that up and maybe give it those pointy ears too, just for fun, just to make them stand out a little bit more. So it's like an amalgamation. Chimera squirrel. Right. Okay. Well, it's silly and dark at the same time, but there we go. I'm just gonna kind of clean it up a little bit more, or well, to as much as I can. I mean, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay. Next one. That one. How about something not as scary? See, that's cheating because it's showing what it is. Okay. Maybe this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that, yeah, I'll show it again just so you can see. Because I did just realize that when I so this is what we're gonna be working with. It's called a Muntjac skull. Is that a, hold on. Is that a made up thing? Or is that a, I shouldn't have looked at what that was. The hippopotamus skull is so cool, but I saw what it said. So that kind of cheap makes it. You know, I might still do that anyway. Certain things. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just exploring some other things. I might. Oh, that's a cat. So I can do that one too. But just turn into something else. Sorry. Don't mean to hold you up, but I still don't know if that's actually a fantasy or real. Is that a... Well, I'm gonna go back and check that, because I'm not gonna draw a thing that's fantasy to begin with. That's crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh no, they're okay. They're real. Huh. The problem is there's also like other things thrown in here. Oh, I gotta do a pig skull too. That would be because some of them, those poor creatures. Like so much of their like certain ones, they would have like their like bones would grow into them. That actually happens to some. I believe is it some kind of goats that happens to too, where like they their horns actually just, if they grow too much, just like jab into them. It's like, ugh. So, okay. I'll check. Oh wait, I know what. Is this the deer with the teeth, with the little barb teeth? I think maybe that's what this is. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is, because of how the teeth in the back look more like herbivore teeth, and those look more like they're actually not teeth. They're actually like spurs on the front that are like, I mean, made of bone, obviously, but they're like for, I forget. What should I make out of this thing? Because the easy thing is a dragon, because look at that face. But let's play with the shape. Maybe make some kind of like it's definitely some kind of herbivore. I'm trying to think what this one is, because the last one was so creepy. I'm going to go kind of less crazy with this one and just make it another type of fantasy creature, but not one that's just like pure terror. Like I was thinking maybe like a there's a couple things I could do. Actually, those are not far. That one was right, actually. This one's the one that's wrong. I've drawn this whole thing already. I'm kind of. I can't draw a deer because I think that's what this is. But. Although I did say that I could guess on some of these too. What if we just make it look more fantasy, but it is still the deer? Yeah, let's do that. Because honestly, I mean, I could make it like a give it a trunk. Just a little trunk. I haven't drawn the elephants actually before. That's kind of one thing I haven't thought about is I have all these possible dinosaurs in my comic, but I haven't really done any mammals that were from other periods, really. I'm just goofing around. I know this isn't 100% what an elephant looks like, but because I'm just, let's see, we can fix that in a second. No, what are you doing? What? Why? I don't care. No, it's none of your business. It's trying to ask for my birthday. Mind your business. Yeah, this is kind of like this. I'm gonna give it like these. I'm gonna exaggerate them a little bit more, and give it like this, like bony ridge between its eyes. Very good. So it's got like a really strong muscle for the mouth, for the nose, and then it also has although this is first I was going to make this small, but maybe I should make it bigger actually. There's no rule that says it, like it could be whatever I want it to be, really. Like so, well, this could be like a juvenile one. And then maybe when they get bigger, they like... Oops, that doesn't work. It's too big. You know what? I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish up this one, and then I'm gonna draw the mother in the background. And she's gonna be much bigger with. I don't know how those feet work. Oh, that would actually be kind of cool looking. Maybe. We'll do a quick one for that. I'm just going to do a quick... Not sure how these would really help an elephant, really. Maybe they could strip... Because I think that the deer use it to... If I'm right and it's part of the deer family, or a relative of it, I think it uses those to scrape bark off of trees. So, but like I said, this is just goofy and fun, and it doesn't matter. There's not like some like police that are gonna go, woo, this is the genus police. You've incorrectly categorized this animal. Off to jail with you, sir. The deepest, darkest dungeon for you. It can't have both. I mean, it could, but that would break the rules. I can exaggerate. I'm gonna let myself exaggerate things, but I'm gonna try not to add too much to the skull anyway. I can add things to the other parts of the body. And elephants are just the coolest creatures. They're so huge and just like... It's amazing that they can just move like that with all that weight. And just I don't think people realize how strong their trunks are either. Like, they can knock over trees with those. So. Not like a wrecking ball, but it is a very strong muscle, is my point. Oh, that's definitely going to be for the mother. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to think of anything else I can add to this to make it more interesting. Maybe it's just put the body up higher, actually, since I did decide to do the elephant. That part's okay, but just kind of give it a little bit more height. Yeah, they got these huge front legs. They're super muscular. And back ones are just kind of like whoop. Adding in a little bit of that woolly mammoth is kind of fun, just because like the fur just adds a little bit more to an already like imposing huge beast or creature animal. Beast is not. I think this one was better than the squirrel, actually, because that one was kind of goofing around, and this is, I kind of like this idea better for like just something that I came up with. I'm gonna look up a picture of what this thing looks like now. I'll put it up. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second. Copy, paste. Oh yeah, nailed it. I knew it. Oh, they do get what? Oh, they get their horns get bigger on the males, like they do. They don't stay small like this. So this is a child version. Like I can do the yeah, here, chat. Yeah, this is what it looks like. See? I was right. I exaggerated all the bones, but right in this area, that's where those front teeth tusks are. And these antlers will grow much bigger when they're adults to look more like that. Oh, are those? Is it sure those are them? I don't see the. Do I? It's hard to see them. I can't tell if they. If that's. Is that right? That looks weird. I mean, it looks like a different deer a little. I guess that as they get bigger, it becomes. It doesn't grow, so. Oh man, some of these color schemes for birds I'm definitely going to use for dinosaurs, because why am I getting... Oh, cassowaries. Yeah, those are fun. There's a creature that doesn't really need much extra added onto it to make it scary. Oh yeah, I guess they don't. They kind of aren't even as exaggerated as I drew here. So mine's really exaggerated. Because with there's, huh? Okay. Well, like I said, I was gonna do just for fun. Oops. No. Gonna do the and then put the maybe I won't make the mother look as I'll make her look well. She wouldn't have her ears flared out for her kid. This is, but I do have these though, where I'm gonna do like the horns. Go from that to more epic and big. You get points coming off of those points. It's just what an elephant needs, you know. On top of being a bulldozer already, this one has this has antlers. This is the Humvee model. Or not Humvee, the just literal bulldozer. Like maybe I'll even go like further, like Andy, and like just push it further, like just push them till they're like. Because I kind of went more. Definitely gonna go check out some of the other channels when I'm done with this, just to see what they do with their skull art and see how it's different. Maybe I'm definitely gonna post some of this on their Discord. But let's see how we're doing on time. Oh, we're only 40 minutes in. We got two drawings done, 2.5 really, because this is 2 creatures. But yeah, it's like the. Really, I just wanted to draw like the bigger horns. I mean, the bigger antlers. So. It's just this epic creature. Definitely, I know it looks like a mess a bit because I'm just using very loose lines here, kind of. But I'm trying to just follow, to a degree, like it's my first draw. I'm trying to do a lot of firsts here. Like I don't draw animals that much, But that's why I want to do this, because I want to get more into the habit of just challenging myself and trying new things with this channel. Because it shouldn't just be me drawing comics the whole time. I mean, I like doing that, and I will do another one on Friday. I'll probably make that a comic one, but for this one, I figure, oops, I lost my page, so we're going to get and go back. Now let's do something completely different. Could do a dinosaur maybe, or I mean, technically I've already done a T-Rex, so. This is an idea. I don't know. I'm just thinking that I know what this is supposed to be, but I'm going to make it into a different creature. I believe this is it doesn't have any. It doesn't. That's even better then. Because I think it's a boar. But there's a, oh gosh, the way I drew this, I might do it. I was gonna, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it just because it's fun. Yeah, platypus. Just because I'm like, I started to draw it and then I'm like, the bill. It looks like a bill the way I drew the face. So I'm like, what if it's this like fanged, maybe I'll make them smaller, but like it's got these tusks that come out of it that make it kind of like, I think this is, it's a definitely a I need a picture of a platypus because I don't know what they look like. Well, thankfully it there. Also, maybe I'll make it like a bear kind of thing, because since I'm gonna make it a bigger one too, so I'm gonna add in like more size to it, so it's like this just huge thing that can go through the water. Bum 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 bum. This big roly poly thing of doom. Doesn't really make sense though. It makes no sense. Ah. It's okay. I'll do something. Maybe I'll do something else, dude, because this is such a weird one. I can't end on this. So like, Oh, I didn't even show the skull. I'm sorry. 1 second. This is the skull I was working off of. So, on Pinterest. So, let's put that back up here. Like, and yes, I do see. Oh, those on the top. Well, that part's actually part of the bill up here. I can make it that anyway. They just use these to duel other competing. They fight off competition with these blades. And yes, I know Avatar has Platypus Bear, but this is different. That's one idea for this. I'm gonna try one other thing. Not that. One more variant of this to just play around with. Same idea, same creature, but just I'm going to do it in a different kind of way and make it look a little less. Make it more quadruped. This one's almost more like a kind of deer or like a canine kind of, or like kind of build for this thing. Ooh. What if we did that? Yeah, let's do that instead. A crocodile one. So it's a long skull with a bunch of things on it, so I'm going to kind of make like a crocodile platypus. It's like it's got the same build as a croc, but just platypus instead of a croc. Because Yeah, I like this because they're kind of like they have these stubby legs that are good for for swimming. So it'd be kind of fun to play with that with like how Crocs also have that kind of thing. Or like just make it bigger. And maybe it just uses them to stun fish and for dueling. It's time to duel. Yeah, oh, this is so much better. I'm glad I did a second one because I like this one so much better. This is such a better version. I'm gonna have to share this with D later on because this is fun. I'm probably gonna. This is gonna be my one I post when I finish it up because I'm really liking this. Ooh, what if those have the same No, that's dumb. That's going too excessive. Why would it have poison glands on those anyway? I like this though. Way better. Probably my best one so far. See, and sometimes it's not your first idea, so I don't know how some people who can just like. I guess it's just experience. When you've done these enough, you can, or just done random things enough, you can kind of pull from a library in your head. So, but I'm gonna. Maybe even give it like this patterning that of fur that goes down it that kind of looks like alligator's kind of scales almost. Not really, but you know what I mean, like how they have the divisions caused by their fur. I mean by their scales. So like this is kind of like the fur's doing that instead. A 25-foot platypus. Maybe I can do that so actually I can make it skinnier. Yeah, but that's different. That's two different builds. But this one maybe is more like it has like fur that goes. I mean, it doesn't make sense though. It doesn't want. It wouldn't want. Like their fur is. It's usually matted more. So this one's better. I know it looks kind of rough because I have line mark in here still from like when it was gestural, but I'm so happy with this. Just such a fun, goofy design. Like it's this. That's why I love these. You sometimes just accidentally come across something in your head and you're like, oh, that's going to be it. So maybe we have time for one. I'm going to do one more. Yeah, I'll do one more. Oh no, that's a good one. We'll do one quick one. And this could be the highlight. That way it's... I'll come back to this at the end in case it tries to... Maybe we'll do... Maybe I'll do the hippopotamus, actually. But what would I mix that with? too scary to end on. We could give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, we can come back to this one and do more detailing on this one. Because I kind of got this like... Actually, it kind of goes like this. Yeah, their teeth are crazy. What's this? Huh. Sorry, I'm just looking up some ideas. Oh, right. I was thinking of doing that, actually. I wish someone was here so I could get a choice, because I almost want to do the boar a little bit more, but I'm not sure. Hang on. I might even just do a dinosaur, honestly. That might be the best way to end this. Ah, rhino skulls look really cool too. Yeah, that's what I was looking up. The Lycinops ornatus. That's what I was trying to think of. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly. But they're like... They have the nose, the kind of a face that's more feline. So... That's what I was thinking of for that first one. Come on, give me a face. Oh my gosh, I forgot. There is an ancestor to the elephant that does have those, so I accidentally made something else. That's funny. I bet everyone who looks at this is going to be like, was probably saying that throughout that whole drawing. It's like, you're not making anything new. You're just putting fur on a ancestor to an already existing type of elephant. Yeah, that's funny. I kind of had a feeling, but I couldn't remember. Man, it's just... Give me a dinosaur skull. You know what? It's just easier to do this. Dinosaur skull. It's probably going to give me a triceratops. Yep. Oh, first one. Yep. A lot of Dilophosaurus and T-Rex, Spinosaurus. Huh. Oh yeah, this thing. Wonder if there's a prehistoric hippo. What would that look like? Let's find out. I'm sorry. I know this is a lot of like nothing being done, and I apologize, but I want to find a good one. So I guess I can. There, I did something. But 1 second. Guys, come on. Okay. Because I know that they diverged and became... They have an ancestor that they share with... Is that it? No, that's elephant evolution. Wow. That's a big bird. Yeah, it'd be fun to make just like a fantasy creature for my last one. Like a pure... I'm about to say forget it and just do a fantasy version of a... Yeah, let's just do that. I can't find it and I'm wasting time. So we're not doing the T-Rex or anything like that. I'm just going to do the hippo. Because I was... Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. So for reference, here's what their skull looks... Wait, was that what that... No. Really? Whatever. That can't be. That's what I was looking at before. Did I just grab a thing that isn't... Okay, that doesn't help me at all, guys. Huh. Well, maybe I'm doing... Maybe this is my second hippo, because maybe that's what that was. From an extreme angle. No, it's not. Because, yeah, look at this thing. It's got, like... Hold on. Yeah. That's a pretty intense face. I'm going to make that into some kind of... maybe... some kind of fantasy creature, like a giant snake or something, like a giant... dragon or a giant... Just beast, I think. Yeah, let's just make it a huge beast. Like something, a quadruped kind of creature. Come on, what are you doing, computer? What are you doing? Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. So let's get this huge snout. Kind of like a hippo, but this is going to be a little bit... Yeah, remember how I said I was going to go back to the other one if I didn't like this? We will just do that anyway. almost looks like I'm making a canine version of it, like a some kind of canine beast with like. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I'm already having second thoughts as I did say beast, so I guess some kind of like. This just looks like that Looney Tunes dog, or like a night when he gets that when he just transforms and becomes a beast, or more beastly. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I know it's a lazy. It's kind of a. But I mean, it's another animal family, so it's not really being lazy. It's just kind of it's one that people are more familiar with. Yeah, it started with prehistoric cat, so prehistoric feline, and now I'm gonna turn a hippo into a into a some kind of like prehistoric dog. Well, I can't add anything. So it's okay. I mean, I was worried that this would kind of just not work, but I think it's okay. Not my favorite, but it's. I was worried it would be more. Rough than it's coming out. So. It's kind of weird that its mouth is gaping and like part of its body's in the background. So I'm gonna kind of make an end to the inside. Maybe make the tongue kind of coming up like that a little bit. Yeah, big. Yeah. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Yeah, this looks like makes me think of like a prehistoric version of that dog that's always beating up Tom from Tom and Jerry, the big bulldog. Except for the hair, obviously, in the face. That's not really a bulldog kind of thing. Yeah, okay. So these are my... I kind of like this in the end. It's not bad. Maybe I'll even change the ears to be more like... What's it like with those ears? Eh. Ooh! This could be part of my Clifford series with the bigger ears. Clifford the First. The big red dog from the Cretaceous. Okay, it kind of like I'm going to give him longer ears just for fun. Why not? Like I said, I can do whatever I want with these, so that's cool. Just this giant, fluffy. Ancient setter. That's cool. That's a good thing to end on. Yeah. So I'm going to go through them really quick. And so this is a ancient setter, Clifford's ancestor, or just a kind of like an Irish setter, like kind of dog, but like an ancient version of one. I'm going to add more fur to it. Or a woolly setter. Yeah. Woolly setter, that's good. Yeah, and I know it's loose and messy, but that's the fun of it. I mean, I'm going to go sharpen these up. I actually didn't think I'd like the dog in this one as much as I do. Like it's... Hippos have scary big teeth. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Do Dalmatian things too. Yeah, cool. Maybe make the ears a little bit more. Yeah. A little bit more hairy. Yeah. Cool. I like it. That's one bite. You do not want to anger this dog. Give him whatever it wants. Which is probably just watermelons and things that... or whole turkeys, I guess. Crunch. So, yeah, I like it. Let's move it over a little so you can see it perfectly. Cool. And like I said, this was a little bit longer than an hour, but I'm really happy with the fact that I took some time on these last few. So let's go through them all one by one. Here's the first one, which was based off of a saber-toothed tiger skull, I believe. I didn't check that one, actually. I should have. And I closed the picture already. So and then we have our ancestor to the... I made it a woolly mammoth, kind of, but it is actually just a type of elephant, apparently. But I believe what I took was the skull from the deer, which I think is a divergent maybe off of it. I don't know. They both have very similar thing going on with them. Maybe it's like one of those divergent things where I think that's what it is. It's two different branches did something similar randomly kind of thing. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. They're nowhere related to each other, but they're like they both did something similar trait wise. Anyway, it was a funny coincidence, and just the fantasy part of it is the whole adult where they become the horns, the little. I exaggerated the horns on the back from the deer variant, and put them because those aren't on the elephant. So that's what I added, is what I'll say. Yeah, is I merged two creatures that were both ancient and kind of made like this like giant deer elephant hybrid, where it's got like the or almost moose elephant actually, in a way, just because of how like much of a walking wrecking machine this thing is. This thing probably could just like walk from one end of the forest to the other, and there'd just be a path where there's just even an even wider path where there's no trees. And then we had our platypus crocodile. I like this one better. The one on the bottom, I think, is a better idea. I'm probably gonna do more with it. Really happy with how it came out, though. That's really fun. The top one looks a little too much like the Avatar, like, what are those called? Oh my god, my brain just forgot what they are. Platypus bear. I'm like, it's like a bear and a platypus. Oh yeah, platypus bear. So we'll say it was that this is version 1, where I was just roughing out the idea, and then I thought, hey, what's another creature that's in the water that is like can be like on land and in water? So I'm like, crocodiles, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if you did kind of like a cut? That's another one where the skull, I still didn't look up what it was, and I can't figure out for the life of me what this is. So 1 second, I'm just gonna look this up really quick because I want an answer, and it's not giving me one. Because it's not the. Is this a dinosaur skull that was mixed in? Because it's not. Whoa! Okay, I was wrong. Those weren't. Those are big teeth. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a I think my original thought was right. I think this is. Let's see. Yeah, it's a warthog skull. It's a type of warthog. But I just put it on and made it a. Because these are supposed to be tusks, actually, on the skull. But I made them like these, like, like these, they're like these sharp additions to the bill that kind of give it, like, the ability to just snag things in the water by thrashing its head. Kind of like a sawfish. I like it. Plus, I mean, get to draw a platypus. Win-win. Their nails are dark. So I'm going to draw those in dark. Yay! Hooray! Oh, this is fun. I'm glad I did this. And then my final one was the was the hippo dog, which is like a ancient. I was making the joke saying that, like, early on my channel I did this really fun series of and you should definitely go back and check it out. But I think they're in my live archive. But I did a series of Clifford the Big Red Dog as a kaiju that was slowly evolving from this small thing, because it was inspired by Shin Godzilla, where it started off as just the tail and then it evolved into this. It went through this whole thing. But this is like a little, like, proto little Pokemon thing that started off as almost like for Clifford to turn into this thing that's like circling around the world, the Earth, like like kind of like oh gosh, Shenlong, I mean, from Dragon Ball Z, or Bahamut Zero, big dragon. Either way, the point is. So, yeah, this is my series. Thanks everyone for sticking around. I had a lot of fun doing this, so I'm going to look up some more challenges to do, like on a weekly basis. Like I'm going to do I think I'm going to do either like an anatomy or a comic every week, and I'll do a challenge every week, and then I'll try and do another one, but I'm probably going to make that a shorter one, and I'm going to try and start doing those two, or maybe like every two weeks I'll do one that's shorter and edited so that you don't have to sit through an hour if you don't want to. Like if you do, thank you. If you sit through any of this, I'm appreciative. And if you like it, once again, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell and that will tell you when the next video started. I've been trying to plan these ahead, but sometimes they're spur of the moment, like this one, kind of, because I missed yesterday. I kind of was like, I owe you to at least try and get 2 of these out a week. So, and I want to get the next one. I'm hoping to get the time lapse done by Thursday. We'll see. That's my goal. So I'll have hopefully that up on Thursday. Friday I'm going to try and do a stream. We'll see. Maybe I'll do another challenge because this is really fun. Or maybe I'll probably just do the comic, honestly. Just to be so that I can save the challenge for next week. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. And I'll be chatting with you again on Friday.